Hello, cruisers. So there's a lot of channels in the cruising community that talk about what cabins to avoid. Well, in this episode, we're going to talk about the Carnival Corporation's newest class, the Excellence. That's the Mardi Gras, the Celebration, Jubilee. We're going to dive right into the floor plan, the layout of the rooms. You might be a little surprised when you get on board if you haven't been on one of these ships yet. So in this episode, we want to know, do you like it when you first walk into your stateroom and the first thing you see is your bed? Or would you rather have the bed closest to the window, what you're used to in all the other ships? Stay tuned right after this. Hello, cruisers and future cruisers. My name is Greg, and I'm coming to you from the cruising capital of the world, sunny South Florida. So finally, about time, we're here to talk about the Mardi Gras. I know, right? It's been like how long since we've been on that cruise? My daughter's been saying, I gotta post the Mardi Gras. So Caitlin, here it is. The Mardi Gras series starts right now. Okay, so when you're gonna go on a cruise, you gotta book your cruise, correct? So before we jump into the Mardi Gras, we're gonna talk about the floor plan. How do you book that room? Well, you could go onto Carnival's website. You go type in the cabin number. The cabin will show you a picture of that room, but that picture is the same picture that they use for every single room. So in my experience, I called Carnival. I explained this to them. I spoke to a representative. They assured me that what I see for the layout is the cabin that I'll be booking. Well, that's not the case as far as what we found when we went on our cruise. How do you actually know what you're booking? Well, there is a trick, and I'm on the fence whether I'm going to share it because I don't know if Carnival would like too many people to know how to do this. Well, stay tuned to the end. I'll see if I'm going to let everyone in on the trick. So now that I got on the ship, I wanted to do a little research. So I went out there and I actually peeked into almost every room, and this is what I found. My suspicions were correct. Pretty much for the most, every room was different than the next. So there was an alteration. Now, if you have adjoining cabins, that's how I booked our room, was pretty much adjoining cabins. Because I know that usually when the cabins are adjoining, the bed is next to the window. So I figured I would be safe with that, which I was correct. So I picked a room that had adjoining cabins, and the rooms that do not have adjoining cabins are staggered. So as you can see in the pictures, one room, it's by the door. The next room, it's by the window. The next room's by the door, by the window, by the door, by the window, by the door, by the window, and so forth. So I put together a few diagrams for you to show you a little more of a visual of what's going on here in the cabin rooms. Here you can see that they are pretty much like a jigsaw puzzle, where you push the two together, they interlock. The bed is next to the window, the bed is next to the bathroom. On this diagram here, this is a diagram of the Lido deck. This is typically where we like to stay. We like to be close to the action. So normally this is pretty much where you would find us. And here I actually took and expanded to the rooms all around on the Lido deck. Okay, so if you're one of those cruisers like us, where it's kind of important where that bed is located, this is the trick. What you need to do is contact your travel agent. Ask them if they can reach out to Carnival. Carnival will actually send an email to the cruise ship, to the stateroom cabin steward, who will check to see if the room is the way you would like it. They will then get back to the Carnival representative, who will get back to your agent, and voila, mystery solved. So there you have it. But remember, there are those cabins you want to avoid, and I recommend, there are two channels I watch all the time. It's the Travel Scouts and also La Lido Loca. They did a fantastic job talking about the cabins to avoid. They have a lot of helpful tips, so check out their channel as well. Oh, I forgot. Well, listen, you're going to have to wait a little while because we're going back on the horizon in a couple of weeks. So that series for the Mardi Gras is going to be a little bit delayed, but we'll see you soon.